we've done a lot of videos on the network channel about the whole trans thing, transitioning kids and everything like that. But you don't find many people out there in Hollywood or musicians actually speaking out and saying, "Hey, we've gone way too far. This is kind of crazy." And we actually meant to talk about a little bit of this yesterday because Paul Stanley from Kiss, he came out and he spoke out against this. And guess who's backing him up on this? Dee Snider. Now, Dee Snider actually came out and was actually talking about drag and everything. And I was like, wait, Twisted Sister back in the 1980s, nobody actually thought you guys were drag queens. Nobody thought you guys were transgenders. Nobody thought that.
And actually, Dee Snider's kind of woke. He actually ain't kind of woke. He's kind of woke. Man. He is woke. Yeah,
he's woke now. He's trying to correlate all that. I was like, nobody ever thought that about because remember the whole hairband thing was just all right. They're just guys that like music. They had big hair. They put on makeup.
They loved chicks though. They loved hot chicks back in the day.
Nobody ever thought that you guys were women. Nobody ever thought that.
Right.
Look at this. Here we go. Over here on Breitbart, Twisted Sisters Dee Snider bats Paul Stanley's stance against transitioning minors. Let the kids figure it out. Now, the reason why he came out and said that is because of what Paul Stanley actually wrote on Twitter here. Now, he wrote this few days back, and he puts out my thoughts on what I'm seeing. There is a bit difference between teaching acceptance and normalizing and even encouraging participation in a lifestyle that confuses young children into questioning their sexual identification as though some sort of game, and then parents in some cases allow it. There are individuals who are adults may decide reassignment is their needed choice, but turning this into a game or parents normalizing it as some sort of natural alternative, or believing that because the little boy likes to play dress up in his sister's clothes or a girl in her brother's, we should lead them steps further down a path that's far from the innocence of what they're doing. With many children who have no real sense of sexuality or sexual experiences, caught up in the fun of using pronouns and saying what they identify as, some adults mistakenly confuse teaching acceptance with normalizing and encouraging a situation that has been a struggle for those truly affected and have turned it into a sad and dangerous fad. Yeah, he called it sad and dangerous.
Look how many likes that thing's got.
Let me see.
60,000. 60,000?
Yeah, that's as of April 30th anyway. So, Dee Snider, Twisted Sister lead singer. It says Dee Snider, who sometimes incorporated drag into his rock art. I'm not even going to call that drag. I'm not calling that drag. Bat Paul Stanley's stance and even shared his post. Quote, you know what? There was a time where I, quote, felt pretty too. Glad my parents didn't jump to any rash conclusions. Well said, tweeted Snider. Oh boy. This is the band that what was that hit song? We're not gonna
take it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dee Snider is out there backing Paul Stanley. And I'm glad that Paul Stanley actually came out and said this.
Well, look, we're fixing to have a whole generation of children. And I mean, it looks like a lot of them.
Remember, this new generation, 20% said they're part of the alphabet community.
They're going to go through a phase that a lot of kids went through, and I'm talking about particularly girls wanting to be tomboys. A lot of girls do the tomboy thing. It's just a deal.
And they're going to grow out of it.
They want to play with frogs. They want to wear overalls. They want to go fishing. They want to get muddy. They want to go on a four-wheeler. They want to do all the stuff the boys are doing. They want to play baseball. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. You're going to have a whole generation of those folks, and the parents, if the parents are woke and the parents are all caught up in this leftist ideology, you're going to have parents that are going to gravitate towards that tomboyness and be like, oh, look, she identifies as a little boy. Wait, what? No, that's a phase, dude. That's a phase, whatever you are. And they're going to put this child through a transition, and the child is going to become an adult and is going to walk out about 22 years old, and they're going to go, I wanted to be a chick. I am a chick. What the hell happened? My breasts are gone. I took all this medicine. It rotted my insides out. I can't have children. It's going to be a nightmare across this country. And the fallout that's going to happen surrounding that are going to ruin so many children's lives that were just simply going through the, yeah, my sisters are putting makeup on me and I can't get away from them because they're sisters, you know?
Yeah.
Or whatever. And no, that doesn't make, I don't want to be a little, I still want to play with Transformers and go to monster truck rallies and go to the WWE and watch wrestling. You know, I mean,